I played around with all the different carry methods, and I've had a lot of decent ones over the years, especially when I had the P365 XL. That made things significantly easier. But as I've been losing my weight and going back to the Brita PX4, as y'all have seen, it's actually quite interesting. I decided to pick a very dumb combination of clothes. Like this used to be one of my tightest button-ups. Like this thing used to, this used to be like not opening up at the seams, but like this thing used to be tight. And now it's like this. And right now, with me pulling this all the way back, you can see this. But other than that, I don't know, man. I'm just saying. I've been carrying like this for the past 4 or 5 months now. And with some tweaks here and there to the angle on this specific holster, and like I mentioned in my better holster for the PX4 review, I am definitely going to be going with another option because I'm starting to like the Appendix carry. But this holster is perfect if you do still like to carry from 230 to 430. The Vetter cloak tuck. There you go. So that's what I'm currently wearing. And I literally just chose some basketball shorts. And this button up, like I said, it used to be super tight on me. And then I'm just using my core essentials. You know, pick your ratchet belt. I think ratchet belts are nice. I'm just using my core essentials 4-pound leather belt, which also used to be a lot tighter on me. And then, yeah, it's just clipped in right here. I really have no issues with carrying all day. The weight feels more evenly distributed. If I get a sidecar holster, which I'm still on debate, I might just get a regular one. But if I get a sidecar holster, you know, I'll have my extra mag right here. I don't think it's necessary. I carry it in my pocket usually, or I have a side mag carrier. But if I decide to shell out the money, I'll just get one. I know Vetter has their side tuck, but I've been looking at other models because I want a flashlight on my gun. And I have now proven to myself that I can carry this whole ass thing and conceal it very well in a lot of different outfits without having a very specific setup. Now, this is just obviously for everyday carry in the suburbs and urban areas, but that's the only experience I have. Now, if I was out in the country or in a little more rural areas, snowy areas, I don't know. I just live in the DFW of Texas. So that's the kind of climate that I have adapted around. And obviously it's working pretty well. Even when I pull this thing super tight, then you start to see it there. And honestly, I know with our gut, we tend to have problems with drawing things if you've attempted appendix carry before, but I've found that that's actually a non-issue because I've changed the way I draw my gun, because I was trying to draw my guns like as if I had my AIWB non-conceal holsters, which those will tend to pull the gun out away from your body about 1 inch to 2 inches. And so it's like, you know, I'm reaching for something there. And so that's how I was used to drawing, was just reaching for this thing hanging off of me. But when concealed carry, you've got your gun literally tucked all the way against your body most of the time. And so that doesn't leave much room for your thumb to get in there, right? So I don't, and I wish I could credit the video. If I find it, I'll put it in the description. I remember seeing a video a long time ago, and that changed the way I decided to start drawing, and it even changes the way I pick up. Essentially, I draw the gun like I'm picking the gun up off of a counter. And it's hard to explain except for, it's like, you know, I've got all my fingers like this when I'm going for the draw. I'm wrapping like this, and then as I'm pulling the gun out, then I'm wrapping my thumb around. So I'm just, and also because I'm a big boy, but I would even suggest it might make it a little more consistent as a skinnier person, just learning to brace your core right before, I found that it just makes my draw significantly easier. Just that slight bit of solidity in my core just See? And yes, drop your mags, man. Like, test your equipment. I don't know if this mag was made on a Friday. That one was made on a Monday. If the guy who worked there for 27 years just stopped making mags with this one and then the new guy started, I don't know. I cannot assume because a company sold me something that it's going to be perfect every time. Understand that. That's why we test things. That's why you'll see me in older videos and what's to come next. Me when I have my ARs and I'll just be sitting in my home showing you stuff and I just drop the fully loaded mag and you hear it slam on the ground. I know full well that that mag pull P mag could just split in half, my bullets go everywhere. I'm gonna stare at the camera and keep recording. And then I'm gonna go, fantastic. I understand now that that won't survive on a carpeted floor with concrete underneath it unless it's shaggy, blah, 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 blah. Oh, okay, if it's an empty mag, then I could pretty much drop it anywhere and it will be, you know, I'm logging subconscious data. I believe that's beneficial. You do it every day in the other things you're passionate about. So just think about all those things that you subconsciously just know, all those passions. Now imagine you're just as passionate about that one split second that could happen at any moment, but might not ever happen. But just imagine that if it did happen, you would be fully equipped. And so there's no worry about it. But you're not afraid because it's not going to happen anyway, right? But if it did, I'm fully equipped to handle it. That's competence, which leads to confidence. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Quick bonus for the haters. This one is, well, still not super tight, but way tighter than the other one.